Boys, there's a dope new character entering all of the chaos going on in this new anime, Sakamoto Days.
Let's go!
And this mystery girl has a fire character design. She's about all that action, and her background makes this character pretty dope, my guy. Now we're seeing some savage action, crazy new character reveals, and so much more going on in Sakamoto Days. Now in this video, I'm going to cover a bit of a reveal of this new mystery girl, lock in on what we found out about her crazy background, and run through what goes on in episode 2 of Sakamoto Days. Now before we get into it, if you like this video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay up to date with new videos on Sakamoto Days. With that being said, let's get into it. So we just got another fire episode of Sakamoto Days, and this has to be even better than the last one. Now let's start it from the top of Sakamoto Days in case you're new to the series. So Sakamoto is a legendary assassin. He has the reputation of being a straight stone cold killer.
There's no way on earth you bought Cartier. We rich.
But that was all back in his day. Now he's retired and he doesn't look much like he used to. You might think he's a bit washed up.
Oh, women did this. Whoa.
But nah, this man is a trained straight menace. But he ends up finding out that a group of people put a hit on him. And now he has a bunch of assassins trying to off him, and the series gets right to the action. Now I'll cover all of this and more of what happens in episode 1 in my last video, so be sure to check that out if you're new to the series. All of that being said, let's get into episode 2 and this new mystery girl. So the episode kicks off with Shin, the psychic. He's being all hype about being a new part of Sakamoto's team, but Sakamoto's wife overhears this, and she heard Shin say that Sakamoto did light work of his ops. Now Sakamoto's wife is like, oh nah, we talked about this before, and she'll divorce him if he ends up killing anyone.
Damn. I'm sorry.
So Sakamoto's mad as hell now, and he imagines murking Shin with some pens and just doing him dirty. But this was all just in his thoughts.
I got murder on my mind.
But again, since Shin is a psychic, he can read his mind. But Sakamoto had to let Shin know what's up. But hey, after this, all is good. They're walking down the street to get some food. But then a girl flies straight out the window, crashing out, and she ends up landing on Sakamoto. We end up finding out that this mystery girl was being chased by a group of men that look like they're from the mafia. She's able to get back up, and she starts attacking all of them. It looks like she knows some taekwondo, or maybe not taekwondo, but she knows something with all that action and shit. Even with her martial arts skills, they still end up grabbing her, and they pull a blade out on her. But before they're able to stab her, Sakamoto pulls up and stops them all in their tracks. These mafia type people end up throwing the girl down, and Sakamoto ends up getting mad. They messed up the pork buns he just got from the shop.
Dang.
He just got that fresh chopped cheese the Aki way.
Chopped cheese or Jamaican patties with some shebang cheese.
And now these people messed up his whole meal. He's blown. But right now, there's no time to worry about all of that too much. They end up escaping from the mafia group that was chasing the girl. And as we end up learning more about this new mystery girl, we found out that the girl's entire clan was killed by this mafia group. Then we look over to the leader of the mafia group, and he is pissed that his lackeys weren't able to complete their mission. Their mission was to get this girl's key by any means necessary, because apparently getting this key is the key to them ruling the black market or something like that. So we find out that she's from a mafia family too, but her parents ended up dying trying to protect this key. But then out of nowhere, we see a guy suddenly get his whole head chopped off. Straight out the blue, bruh. I was not expecting this. But that seems kind of fire too though, I can't lie. But look, now we end up finding out we got 2 savage assassin hitmen that are on a mission to off this girl.
Oh, damn.
And by their character design, you already know they're off to something serious. But now back to Sakamoto, Shin, and the girl. The girl tries to dip out on them because she doesn't want anyone in her business. But Sakamoto immediately stops her and he says, hey, do you know how to make some pork buns? This man wants them buns.
Extra thick.
I'm talking about the food. This man just wants some food, man. But the girl says, yeah, she does know how to cook. So Sakamoto's like, bet, I'm about to protect this girl. Oh, and actually with this, I can see a bit of the plot now for this show. Sakamoto's gonna end up getting a bunch of different refugees or like assassin type people in his group working at his store, joining up with Assassin Squad to get a pretty dope base group. That's what I think is happening, but hey, we'll see. But while this is happening, mid-combo, someone pulls up smooth and kicks Sakamoto right in the face. The disrespect here is outrageous. This kick was so crazy, it hit Sakamoto straight out the building and he flew out into the next one. And then we end up seeing who did it, and it was those same 2 assassins that I mentioned earlier. We end up finding out that these are some insane serial killer assassins, and they're the same people who killed the girl's parents. After this, Shin goes in trying to attack him, but the punch was easily blocked. The assassins think they now off Sakamoto, so they're getting ready to kill the girl. But oh nah, Sakamoto pulls up right quick and stops all of that noise immediately. The girl then goes in to try to fight, but Sakamoto pulls her back too, and he's like, slow down, shawty. They really about that action, let me handle all of this. But these assassins have no time for the chit chat, and they go straight in, throwing a kunai straight for the girl's head top. But nah, Sakamoto is not having that. He grabs the kunais right up out the air with his bare hands, but then he looks at his hands, and this is the first time in the whole show, in the show so far, that we've seen Sakamoto start bleeding. I thought he was invincible, but I guess not. This man's bleeding. And the girl's like, why are you willing to risk your life for me? Like they just met type stuff. And then we get a little love flashback of Sakamoto's past. It's of him and his wife before they were married. And she had asked him the same exact question. His wife was like, why are you bleeding? You know, he lives that assassin life. But she got upset and she was saying they can't be together if he keeps up with that life. She then goes OD and jumps right off the building. Sakamoto hits the dash.
Yo, I hate when people like underestimate me. I'm fast. I'm fast as fuck.
Jumps off too to save her. They go mad stories down and land in some snow, saving both of their lives. So in the end, they both survive, but she makes him promise not to kill at all anymore and get out of that life. And this ultimately is how their rule to not kill anyone got established. Anyways, back to the action. The battle's continuing, and the assassins are going all out, and they somehow just can't get to hit Sakamoto. He's managing to dodge all of their attacks.
Halfway. Take a few steps back.
But before they know it, he ends up knocking one of them out with a frying pan. Then the other hitman's like, oh nah, this guy's too much. He's like, F this, I'm gonna just get the girl and stick to the plan. But as he dashes there, Shin reads his mind and knew what he was about to do, so he stops the guy in his tracks. And right after this, Sakamoto then knocks him out with a dang fridge, bruh. That's pretty cold, my G. No, that's a bad joke for real. But hey, after all of this, they bring the hitman right back to the mafia boss, and the girl beats the hell out of him. They then use the key she had to unlock a secret room that belonged to her parents. And in this hidden room, it was filled with a ton of money, treasure,
We rich.
and some sentimental pieces for the girl. Her pops even got her some like OG top of the line drinks for when she, for them to have together. They can't, but it looks like her, Sakamoto, and Shin are about to drink up on that. So hey, cheers. Cheers, my G. Oh, and around here, we found out that her name is Lu Shaotana, if I'm saying that right, and she's now a new member of Sakamoto's team. It's lit, fam. Alright, that's it for this one, but if you liked the video, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification button to stay up to date with all the new upcoming videos. Now with that said, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.